Hey, this is Steve Stevens from Billy Idol, and you're on BackstageAxxess.com, where the real show begins.
BackstageAxxess.com. We are here at NAMM 2011, and we are here with the one and only Steve Stevens of Billy Idol. Steven, how you doing? We're going to talk about why he's here today. He's here representing AKG, and he's got a great new product that he's going to talk about, and he has in his hand. So why don't you go ahead and let us know about it?
Yeah, actually, while we were out on the Billy Idol tour, we started what'll hopefully be a really long relationship with AKG, and we had switched over to their new digital wireless system, and that was the beginning of what'll hopefully be a long long partnership with them. And at the same time, they brought out this C214 mic. And I've probably tried about 5 different microphones out on the road, and this was the first that I've ended up switching to. I've always been like a Shure 57 guy. That's kind of the go-to mic for guitars, and this retains a lot of that kind of character, but as well the bottom end that I kept having to like kind of EQ at the console. This mic was capturing it naturally, so yeah, I'm going to take one of these babies home, my home studio, record with it, and yeah, I can't say enough good stuff about AKG. They've really come to bat, and the guitar tones improved between the microphone and the new digital wireless. It was just like night and day.
So this is kind of like a new toy, and obviously the next tour you're going to be taking this out on, correct?
Absolutely. Yeah, I have a 3-cabinet kind of guitar system, so I have to take 3 of them with me. Yeah.
And speaking about the tour, you just did a 7-month tour with Billy Idol, and you're also very busy doing reality TV and dived into that like a lot of other people out there. How did you get involved with the show Married to Rock?
I think really, they approached my wife first, and if you've seen my wife and she comes home to you after a meeting and says, well, they want to offer me this TV show, she was born to be on TV as far as I'm concerned. I've worked with a lot of, over the years of, 30-year career now of working with charismatic characters, shall we say, singers and entertainers. My wife is probably the most charismatic person of them all. And yeah, it started, I was on the road for the majority of it, and the one thing I will say is that we kept it really real. There was not, a lot of, that's my wife, exactly what you see on TV. All those kind of crazy situations and schemes that she gets up to is what it's like being married to her, and I love her to bits. So, so far it's been nothing but a positive experience. So, and there were some moments which we shared which were, maybe a little bit, too close for comfort, and I just kind of said, well, you know what, fuck it. If I'm going to have this in my life and they're going to film it, I'm just going to, I'm not an actor, I'm just going to be myself, so.
So, like, doing your first episode and seeing yourself on TV, what was your first reaction, like, checking it out and saying, did you say, wow, that's kind of different, or?
Yeah, I mean, it's, I was comfortable because a lot of this stuff, they came out on the road and shot some of the Billy Idol stuff. And I said, look, if I'm going to do this, I'm a guitar player. And that's, if you shoot me playing guitar, I got no problem with it. And as I became more comfortable with it, we started incorporating more stuff. But, yeah, I don't sit around watching it. And, it's like, they'll send us an initial edit of it, and if I sign off on it, that's but that's the nature. When I'm done working on a record, I don't sit around listening to it either. That's just, I'm usually moving on to the next thing. So you just hey, look, if it turns people on to, my music in some way, it's a different world, and you have to approach things as whatever's available for you to get your music heard. And it's all part of it.
Talking about your music, Memory Crash was your latest solo effort a couple years back. Are you working on anything new, or?
Yeah, I'll be doing another record this year, probably very different from my last. Memory Crash was really, my record. I recorded most of the instruments with the exception of the drums, and it was recorded very insular, this kind of, studio beast. And I think for the next one, I'm going to put together like a trio and do something really kind of free form and take it away from that kind of so compositional thing,
Out of the norm. Now, are we expecting something to happen with that, like maybe in 2011, or is that something you're just going to, wait and see?
No, I'm going to hopefully have it out in 2011, yeah. I'm just trying to put together the concept right now and decide what musicians would be right for it. And I want to do an updated version of Captain Beyond, if you know who that is. If you've ever heard the first Captain Beyond record, that's what I want to do.
And your other, which a lot of people obviously know you from, is Billy Idol. And what type of any perspectives, I should say, of any new music from him? Both of you guys, the Billy Idol band.
Yeah, actually, there's with this last year, Billy Morrison came in as second guitar player and co-songwriter. So we're actually going to get together next week with Billy and start writing some new songs. And I know Billy Idol has an autobiography he's working on. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to, play into the music. But obviously next year is actually this year is a 30-year partnership with Billy Idol. So I'm hoping that the music will reflect some, crazy kind of this crazy journey that we've taken together. Almost like the brother from another mother.
You play with everybody from Todd Rundgren to Michael Jackson, and you're talking about how charismatic your wife is. If there's somebody out there that you would like that you haven't worked with, who would that be?
Probably Peter Gabriel. I don't see Peter Gabriel with like screaming guitars, but I'm just, I've always been a fan from the early Genesis stuff to what he's doing currently with orchestra, and I just like truly creative and adventurous musicians, and I'd love to one day sit down and play accompaniment to Paco de Lucia, who's my flamenco idol. So.
2011 wrapping up. Like I said, we're here at the NAMM show, but this is only January. We have a whole year in front of us. Talked about the new soul record that's possibly going to come out this year. What else can we expect from Steve Stevens?
It looks like we're going to do another season of Married to Rock, and musically, I think between the Billy Idol stuff and my solo stuff, I should be a busy boy. So, yeah.
Expect him on the road with Billy Idol, or turn on your local, what station are you guys on?
E-Channel.
E-Channel, and check out Married to Rock with his lovely wife, and a lot of other lovely ladies and men on the show, obviously, as well. It's called Married to Rock, and you see him on tour again, like I said, with Billy Idol, and check out the new record. Hopefully it'll come out in 2011. Steve, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. BackstageAxxess.com. Check him out.